Welcome to this tutorial video in Legislata about how you can use Legislata to get a better handle on your contacts, but also the bills that matter to you, the issues that matter to you, and the topics of things that matter to you. Let's start with contacts. So you can go to the Contacts tab to the left of your screen and see a table of all of the contacts associated with this office. So each contact is associated with a particular office. So as you can see in John Adams' personal office, we have John Hancock, Thomas Jefferson, Ben Franklin, John Quincy Adams. But if you were to go to, say, Massachusetts State Government Office, all of the contacts are people relevant for Massachusetts state government, from the governor onto members of the legislature. So each contact will be created and assigned to an office. And as we spoke about in the video about emails, if you connect your email to Legislata, the app will automatically create a contact for you whenever someone emails you. You can then go in and edit it, tag it, or add an email or a phone number to that. So let's say that we wanted to add an email to John Hancock. John@hancock.com, and we could save that. We could give a phone number, 617-555-5555. We could have an address, and then we can also tag him with a tag. Tags are any kind of information that would be associated with a contact that you would want to remember. So it might be a group they're a part of. So here, John Adams is a member of the Continental Congress. It might be a job position they would have. So maybe I say President Continental Congress. Or maybe it's where they're from. So I would say that John Adams is from Massachusetts. You can create a tag from those that are in your office, but as we just saw with John Hancock, if the tag's not yet in your office, you simply type it in and then select Create. You save the contact, and then as you can see back on the screen, we now have in John Hancock's directory entry all the tags, his email, and his phone. One thing to note about contacts is that they exist at the level of the office, not the individual user. So this is John Adams' personal office, and the members of that are John Adams and John Quincy Adams. So when John Quincy Adams next goes to log in and goes to the contact directory here, he will see John Hancock with these additional tags, email, and phone. Conversely, if John Quincy were to add some tags about Thomas Jefferson or Ben Franklin, John Adams, next time he logs in, will see those tags as well. That means that your organization doesn't have to duplicate effort trying to keep track of who everyone is. As soon as you interact with someone and you find out some information about them, create a tag, add it to the directory. Everyone else can see that. And of course, if you want to search for things, you can search by those tags as well. So if you want to see every member of the Continental Congress, you can choose that as the tag, search for it, and as you can see, John Hancock is the only one that comes up. When it comes to creating tags, there are some best practices that we strongly recommend. First is that you don't overdo it with the tags. For example, John Hancock is here as a merchant. That's great, but you maybe don't want to have merchant, businessman, trader, export, importer as different tags. You and your organization figure out what is it that you actually need and then choose a single tag for that. We also strongly recommend that you use a consistent syntax in those tags. As you can see in the Massachusetts State Government Office, we use a syntax of a category, colon space, and then the thing in that category that applies to this person. So Ruth Balzer is a Democrat. Democrat is their political party, and so we have party colon Democrat. Committee member colon ethics committee, committee member, rules committee, and that makes it a lot easier when we want to search through tags. So let's say we want to find all the committee members of the Elder Affairs Committee. We don't have to type Elder Affairs Committee, Elder Affairs, try to match them up. We just do committee member colon Elder Affairs Committee, and we have not only everyone on that committee, but we also know what their position is, which is a member and not, for example, a chair. So if we were to do chair, Elder Affairs Committee, that would give us the chairs of the committee rather than just the members or the vice chairs. And if there's information about a person that you want to say but maybe doesn't fit into a tag, so these are short pieces of contextual information, usually about their associations or groups or memberships or positions, you can create a post and tag that person in it. So if we have a meeting with Thomas Jefferson about the Declaration of Independence, that's not really something we're probably going to tag Thomas Jefferson on. We can create a post with that, which we'll talk about in a future video, tag Thomas Jefferson, and then if we ever want to search for all of our meeting notes with Thomas Jefferson, we can search through here and find it. So contacts are one form of information that you can save in Legislata and you can tag things with. But as you can see, you can also do that with bills, topics, or issues. These can be found in the Data tab here. Bills are from your jurisdiction, so because John Adams has chosen Massachusetts as one of his jurisdictions, all of the Massachusetts legislation is loaded in his bills database, and this is provided via Legislata. So as soon as you say you're related to Massachusetts, these will show up from Massachusetts. If you were to say Florida, Florida, California, California, and so on. Issues are designed to be for the issues of the day. Now, you will see these issues preloaded when you sign up for Legislata, and that's because they're the most common issues that most people will use, and so we've preloaded a number for you. And every issue can be related to a topic. So if there's a lot of things related to the economy, you can have each one be its own issue and then relate that to the economy. And also each issue can have a description. You can create a new issue while you're tagging an email, message, task, or post with that issue, or you can create a new issue from here. So let's say that we want the Stamp Act to be an issue that we're going to be talking about, and this is something that we're going to say is about the economy. And you can add a description. This is most useful when you are in a large office or you're working with other people and you just want them to know what it is you're talking about in each case. So here we're going to say, Stamp Act is the act of Parliament we're protesting against. And that way they know that it is that Stamp Act and not, for example, any other kind of Stamp Act. And as soon as you create that, you'll see that down here. Topics will also come with a set of common topics, so you don't have to type them in again. But of course, you can create a new topic while tagging an email or a post, as we've done here with the Declaration of Independence and writing tips, or you can create a new topic directly from this interface. So let's say that this new topic is going to be about the Continental Army, and you can add a description if you want. The Army is ill-equipped and we need to provision it better. Again, a description of a topic is most useful when there's kind of a vague phrase that you want to define better for those you're working with, or if it's a niche topic that not everyone may have heard about. When you create an issue or a topic in this interface, it's now going to be available for any post, task, message, or email that you want to tag it with. It just makes it a little bit easier to get your information sorted into the categories that are associated with the ideas that it relates to, so that you then have your information at your fingertips available when you need it later.